So today's video, I'm going to be doing a full review on the Omega arm wrestling equipment. I have recently partnered up with these guys, and it is the first time that I'll be trying the equipment. So you guys will be just as new to this as I am. I was sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different handles. So we're going to give these a shot. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to do a riser lift, one I have not done yet. So let's just get a major blood flow going. All right, let's go. Not bad. One thing I could realize immediately is that the handle that you would hold here, there's no bearing on it. It's just something that turns, so you get more friction. But now that for the wrist flexion, it's extremely good. Yeah, let's just bring this up. Let's try this. It's also nice too because you can actually isolate your arms.
Guys always working cop.
Doing cup.
Dude, I miss your cop.
Yes, you're on video, dude. Say hi to the one viewer.
You get that, dude? This is cops.
What's up? You have to come in like this. What's going on, man? I'm gonna max this out at 95 because it obviously doesn't go any higher than this apparently. But because I'm doing 2 arms, it works. So get nice and isolated. I could still go super high rep too. So initial thoughts, if you guys take a look at the handles, they're very, let's see if we get the focus on, yeah, very thin. It'd be nice if they were actually bigger, as I have big hands, but I'll take the small ones. It works a lot of cup, which I'll take. It'll also be nice too, because I think I can throw it on the lat row machine and then actually do them in a rowing movement versus completely isolated. But the upper isolation is technically better just because when you're on the table, your hands are up. So I'll probably do maybe 2, 3 more sets of this, get a big burn, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, we'll try this. So 95 maxed out again. Like these rowing machines, skill machines, don't go too high. Get a nice stance. Oh yeah, if I tuck in the elbows, it's way better. If you want a forearm pump, it's prime, very prime. Like I said, it's not the best in the sense where if it was like an actual bearing, it would be a lot more difficult to cup in. But because it's not, you're still getting a lot of friction, which in turn helps. You still same movement. So as I'm filming this video, we are a Tuesday. Nationals are next Sunday. So I'm about a week and a half out. So this will be my last workout for the week in terms of forearm, hand, and probably arm movement. I'll do some pulling, some pushing exercise throughout the week. probably taper off at the end of the week, so I'm about a week out with no exercise. So I think today's gonna be just crazy blood flow. And it seems to be doing the job, so. Oh yeah. Whoa. Yeah, that's sick. So the double hand handle honestly goes tough. I think this is the first company that does this. I think. I could be wrong, maybe 2 or 3 companies do it, but this is the first company that I've tried with a handle like that, which as of now is probably gonna be I wouldn't say it's gonna be my favorite tool to use for arm wrestling, but it will definitely be definitely top 3, because you get that exact isolation of the hand, and obviously the more you squeeze in, the more you get that cup, the better. So the next tool we're gonna be trying out is gonna be one from a company by the name of Armmax has made these before. And what's nice about this one, and I haven't tried it yet, is it seems a lot more of a thicker handle. The one from Armmax that I have is essentially the smaller, thinner handle. And this one seems to be a lot more thicker. But because I can't do 95, we're gonna lower it. Which at some point in time, in the last couple of years, this used to be a favorite exercise of mine. Just because I'm all about working the hand, pronation and cup. And I think this is one of the best tools that'll help your cup for sure. So we're gonna give it a shot. Actually, I might bring it on more of an angle. All right, haven't used this tool yet. We're gonna try it. I've used the one from Armmax. Like I said, it's a little bit smaller. But this one, you can already see from this angle here, my hands are massive and they do not wrap around the edge here. So we give it a shot. And it's also nice too, because the actual belt, the one from Armmax, it's too short. I can't pull too much. So I'll give them props for this. Try this. Oh yeah. Lower the weight. I'll bring this. That's actually not bad at all. Not bad at all. Try the left hand. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys have a hand that, besides being dominant, the non-dominant one? I always have an issue when I'm doing a cup. My tendons tend to skip over each other. Yeah. No. Yeah. I can't even do, like I'm really doing about 15 pounds, which is like 7 kilos in the left hand. It's extremely bad. It's not bad at all. In terms of I'm comparing this to the Wristmax, I'm not gonna be biased towards this company, but because it's thicker, it's larger, I think I'm gonna go with this one. At least for feel. The Armmax bar, the Armmax handle, you can obviously get them in 2 different sizes. I think you can only get this one in one size, which is essentially the large. But it seems like this is just good. My wrist is not liking this right now though, so I'm gonna probably drop it. But I'll give you guys a bit more of a close-up on this. So you can see how it's built. It's essentially, yeah, you guys can see, the quality is impeccable. It's massive. And for someone with large hands, let's go a bit closer. You guys will be able to see. Look at the size of the handle. So, highly recommend. I'm not gonna work with this right now because I'm having a lot of issues with my wrist, especially with one and a half weeks out of nationals. But I would highly recommend just based off the feel. This one I like a lot more, and I'm probably not gonna be able to do heavy weight. But you guys know me, top roller, high hand, so this will be more my style. And I don't think I'm gonna have too many issues with it right now, just because I'm not doing like a direct cup. It's gonna be more off the top, the side. I wish I knew what this was called. I'm gonna have to look on the website and throw it on the screen because I actually don't know what it's called. But I like it already. Wouldn't try it. So right now we're working with 25 pounds, or at least so that's what the stack is saying. And we'll go with this. Check it out. Also, I do want to say that the last time I tried filming, the mic died on me about 10 minutes in. So this is the other way. This is the first time that I'm actually filming this in an actual session in a gym setting. If you guys like it, let me know. I'll do more of them. Anyways, back to the review. So what I like to do with this is get like a really high hand, and then I like to point my fingers upward, just so you're not low-handing this. Oh, I put it slower too. There we go. All right. Probably look to do between 8 to 15 reps, and then I'll switch it up. Oh yeah, that's difficult. I'm gonna go light on this just from my wrist hurting alone. Oh yeah, I'm extremely sore. All right, let's try left hand. Make sure your knuckles are really to the sky, and then you want to drive it across while you're twisting the top of your hand. And it will really work on that pressure off the knuckle. So initial impressions off this tool. The quality is pretty sick. If you guys look on the structure of how this is built, this is 3D printed. It's a one piece, so it doesn't snap on you. I've used one from Israel Armwrestling, and Mazarenko, and I've had the top literally snap off on me when I'm actually bringing it in. All cut, dude. But yeah, Mazarenko. I've had a top snap on me. Yeah, one piece, feels good, works well. It's really good on the hand. The grip is extremely strong as well. It's not too hard on your hand, but it grips enough where you feel like you almost have chalk in your hand. Knuckle to the sky. What's crazy about one of these types of movements is you don't really need a lot of weight. You can get away with 10, 20 pounds. You'll get an extremely good workout out of it. As of now, extremely good tool, highly recommend. I'll do a comparison video in the next one of the other companies against this one. Like I'll actually have them side by side. And you guys will be actually see the quality versus like how they function next to each other. So here's a tool that I've seen no other company make. So I can zoom out here. I don't know if you guys have seen this before. It's it's pretty much a piece of pipe. And the goal behind this is you want to top roll it. So you're going to tuck your thumb in and you're going to be gripping it in a top rolling movement. And what's nice about this, I'm gonna hook it up now, you guys see, but you can actually come in, you can low hand, and you can also come high, drive in pressure. What's also interesting too is it comes with a buckle, and you don't get the carabiner that goes with it because you don't really need it. You're just gonna slap it on. So I'll show you guys an example here. I've never tried this up until recently, right before I made the video. I'm making this video, and I think this is going to be my new favorite tool that I'll have in the bag because it's extremely effective. You can obviously use it on different angles, which is nice. And if you want to work on that high cup and then in the supination, a little bit of pronation, it's going to be absolutely perfect for you. So let's add some weight to this. Let's just go with whatever 25 means. So I'm going to grip just like this. See if I can zoom in here for you. A little bit of a zoom up. So I'm literally going to place my thumb up high, squeeze, get that iron knuckle. There we go, just like that. And we'll come out. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, it feels good. Well, that feels good, man. Let me do left. Initial thoughts. First of all, it's extremely simple. And what's extremely interesting about this piece of equipment in general, besides it being extremely simple, is when you're actually gripping up on the tool itself, you actually don't have no pressure on one side of your hand because there's nothing there. So when I'm actually coming in to get the grip, like in a match, coming in, I'm getting my squeeze, and if you guys can see, there's literally nothing on this side of the hand. So if you're looking for bottom pressure, you're probably not going to get it with this tool. But if you're looking for top pressure, especially on top of the hand in like a top roll form, I think it's, as of right now, I think I'm going to start using this absolutely religiously because it seems to be extremely dominant. And I'm going to put this on more of an angle. And we're going to try more of like a high hook. We'll give that a shot and see how this feels. See? And depending on, yeah, that's sick. Let's try this. Oh yeah, that feels good. I'll bring this down and I'll give you guys a different angle so you can see this. Let's try this. See if this works. See if this works. Let's do a little bit of zoom in. All right. Different angle. Yeah, so before I get to it, what's nice about this too is you can actually grip it from the long piece or the short piece. So depending on how your hand is placed, you get a little bit different pressure on the fingers. But I'm gonna grab the long piece first with that top roll position. And then you guys will be able to see right here. So you see the position I'm in now, it seems to be in that high, ready, pronate over. I'm telling you, it seems extremely effective. We're gonna do some sets here and we're gonna stop talking. Besides being about a week and a half out of nationals, it does suck because I got some blood work done today, and the person who did my blood work, she missed a vein twice. So now I'm like, besides being hurt a little bit in the bicep area, I'm also extremely sore from the needles. So I'm limited to not really any bicep training today. However, on the right hand, stick with the video, I'm gonna be doing a riser top roll, the Mr. Devon, I don't know what you'd call it, the Devon top roll, Devon riser. What do you guys even call that move? I've never tried it, surprisingly, and it's been a trend for 6 months now. We'll get the review done, and we'll get on with the big lift. So I'm gonna play with the variation here. Let's bring it up in weight. All I'm saying is if you guys plan on having any arm wrestling equipment in your arm wrestling bag, as of now, this is definitely a must. Definitely a must. So we'll go over it one more time. You guys can see the actual quality of it. The belt buckle. Legit. Simple, but it works. Last but not least, we are going to work with the wrist wrench, which the wrist wrench has become, I know I keep saying it's arguably my favorite, but I truly think, besides the last tool that we used and all the others, that the wrist wrench is I think it's going to be the GOAT of all arm wrestling tools. Biggest reason why, besides actually getting that full forearm activation in your hand, you're getting extreme fingertip activation. And obviously you guys most likely know this, or at least you probably all know this. But the difference between this tool and maybe like the Mazurenko forearm cupping tool, which I'm gonna do in a next video, or in this series, you're gonna see it when I compare, is one of them, it's not, you can do it, but the tool's not essentially made for that. It's just more forearm cupping, and then this here, it's extremely just right through the fingertips. Anyways, enough talking, we'll get the sets done. The Mr. Devin, I don't know why I keep saying that. You can tell I don't follow the trend too much. Nice. And one workout I was doing way before this was I would take the same like variation, the cupping, and I used to do it more of like a lat pull. So I used to do this workout more in a position right here, just on the forearm, which is great if you're looking to cup and drag. But what I really like about doing this movement, and I've seen it a lot, I've never really done it, is when you actually come down, besides actually ripping through your fingers, you're now getting side pressure. If you turn in your body and you start curling and driving to the side, you're getting a lot of pressure through here, which obviously long-term builds up your connectivity tendons, which obviously that's what you want in arm wrestling. But yeah, like I was mentioning before, you guys can see you can obviously see the quality of this. Let's see if we can get a close-up on this, or at least a focus. No, let's try this. Yeah, you can see the actual grip on this is legit. Companies tend to do a very good job when it comes to these actual tools. And Omega Arm Wrestling Equipment, I think, did extremely well. A little bit biased, but generally speaking, they did a very, very good job when it comes to the actual grip of the tool. So we will do a couple more sets and then get to the big lift. But overall, extremely impressed with the equipment. And after nationals, this is going to be something I'm going to use, honestly, religiously. Oh yeah. But yeah, that's a full review on the Omega arm wrestling equipment. Initial thoughts. I think as of now, I mean, how about this? I'm gonna say I am extremely, I wouldn't say extremely impressed, but I'm impressed by how simple and how easy the equipment is to use. Not like it's all extremely difficult to use anyway, but the quality of the actual grip, the plastic, the 3D printed material, it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. Definitely recommend it if you guys are considering getting any arm wrestling tools in general. But in the next video I'll be putting up, I'm gonna do the full comparison of these versus the Mazarenko and even Israel arm wrestling equipment. So you guys will actually be able to see the full differences, what they essentially feel like and the way they look. And I might even throw some price points in there for you guys so you can actually see the difference. But from an Italian company, I believe they're Italian, it's legit. Yeah, props to Omega. Right now we are dealing with a 35, 45, 55, 60 pounds. So of course I'm an idiot and I'm using bands because I don't have a karate belt with me. But this should do the job. Plus on the hand because I don't want to screw this up. Okay, so that was easy, 70. But what I'm gonna do for the next one, I'm gonna bring the weight up and then I'm gonna put 2 bands so I don't have to freaking go up all the way. But let's put this here. And grip it here. All right, this will probably work. So around the thumb, it's off the hand. I don't even know if I can do this. This is not right. All right, here we go. Ooh, 90 pounds. I'm going to put another, well, you'll see it right here. I'm gonna put another band on here and we're gonna bring it up. It's gonna be not right. I can't even get a proper grip on this because it's so thick. I'm gonna try not to squeeze on the actual bands because I don't know if it'd be cheating, but. Oh, here we go. I think we found a sticking point. I'm gonna try the same thing, but I'm gonna try to squeeze my hand this time because I wasn't squeezing. Jesus Christ. I think that lifted off the ground. So, as of now, let's talk about this real quick. So the first time I put the bands around, I couldn't, I didn't touch. It was more of like I just squeeze up top and not try to touch the bottom. The second time is there were so many bands, I squeezed as hard as I could in this gripper position. It came off. I have to review the video to see. Am I gonna count it? I have to see the video. It did come off, but as of now, we are dealing with 90 pounds plus 26. So 116 pounds as of now is my PR. I've never done it in my life. Am I impressed? Meh, probably not, but it's kind of cool to see. So you guys asked for the video. If you guys liked the video, consider liking and or subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.